Chance of recovery is unlikely.
If where his wings end, his heart can pay the price.
Got chills like 4 to 5 times watching this single trailer. Like, this trailer is single-handedly going to make me feel again. You can tell from the trailer this is something special.
Which, hey, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so if you wouldn't mind just hitting that subscribe button before we start this trailer here, that'd be awesome.
Comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Welcome to Backseat Directing,
where we talk about movies, TV shows, comics, and more.
We're your hosts,
Andrew
and Aaron.
We put out new episodes every Monday and Thursday.
And on this episode, we're reacting to the new trailer for The Wild Robot.
3, 2, 1, action.
A little premature on my action there.
That's okay. It happens to like 1 in 4 guys.
Just kind of slipped out, you know? This is a child's show.
Yeah, this is probably the wrong one. It's innuendo. Yeah. And innuendo is in every Pixar, every DreamWorks, you know. Perfectly fitting theme. So today we're talking about The Wild Robot. They officially released a second trailer, and we did an episode way back that you can go check out if you want to see our reaction to their first trailer.
It was amazing.
Which blew our minds. I had seen it before, and I really wanted Aaron to see it, and it blew his socks off too. So I think video did pretty well, if I remember correctly. I think a couple people watched it.
Decent amount of views. You keep talking here for a second. I'll pull it up.
For us, like for our standards, I think it did pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and check out the second Wild Robot trailer and see if they've got any new stakes in there for us. Stick around for a little while. We'll tell you a little bit more about the movie at the end as well. We'll talk about who is going to be making the movie and starring in the movie, because the cast to The Wild Robot is filthy. It's absolutely stacked. You would not believe the amount of A-list talent in this movie.
Which in the first trailer that they dropped, we didn't hear like any
voices. Yeah, I think there's one line from the main character Roz at the very end of it. Maybe.
Yeah. Our first one, the Wild Robot trailer reaction 2 months ago, 205 views. Not too shabby.
Yeah, it's above our average.
Not too shabby. Good job.
Yeah, good work, Aaron.
Boom. One day we're gonna look back and be like
200. More like 200K.
Boom. There it is. Which, hey, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so if you wouldn't mind just hitting that subscribe button before we start this trailer here, that'd be awesome.
Comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Just get a little bit of thumb exercise in there.
Boom. You ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to roll, but not ready to rock. So that means you can play the trailer. What?
That's the like teaser part.
I'm not watching. This is very different.
A number of Universal Dynamics robots were lost in a typhoon. Chance of recovery is unlikely. Do you need
DreamWorks is sick. I think that's Lupita Nyong'o's voice.
Aggression detected. I see your problem.
We talked about this when we watched the first one. Pay attention to the colors on Roz's face, because they change according to what she's experiencing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Goslings in print on the first thing they see, which would be
Goslings?
mother now.
Is that a little Ryan Gosling?
The programming.
No one does.
I want one.
Swim and fly.
Swimming's easy. I can teach him the way my mom taught me.
Swim!
He's blunt. His path is iron.
Punted.
I will protect him.
It's an anemone. A sea anemone.
He's gotta leave this island by fall.
Right, Will?
It is more dangerous
What was that?
than anyone else. But he has a chance. If where his wings end, his heart can pay the balance.
Not easy to find.
To survive, we must become more than we were programmed to be.
I think that's the line in the first trailer.
I will protect all of you. I am already whole, and I am a wild robot.
Gotten chills like 4 times.
When the bird was like trying to fly.
Oh,
on
yeah,
his
when he's
shoulder.
running with it, dude.
Dude,
Oh my god, dude.
September 27th.
I literally got chills like 4 to 5 times watching this single trailer. Like this trailer is single-handedly gonna make me feel again. Like the emotional floodgates are gonna open. I'm gonna have my first feeling since 2017.
You're gonna be a child again. Experiencing the world for the first time.
I have so much hype in my mind. First of all, gotta see it in Dolby. I'm gonna see it in Dolby. The impact of the sound cannot be underestimated for this movie. I feel like I am so overhyping this movie in my mind. I'm so ready to like
Careful.
just be so emotionally invested.
That's dangerous.
It can be.
That's dangerous.
Dude, I have faith in DreamWorks. Faith.
How often though have you hyped a movie up and it's lived up to your expectations?
Probably like 25% of the things. Because I don't hype up everything that much.
No, but
I hyped up the Batman a lot. That
Yeah.
trailer was great and the
Yeah.
movie was great.
Yeah.
So happens.
every once in a while
Across
it
the
lands.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I overhype things. Sometimes.
Across the Spider-Verse sequel. So
Can you name anything I've overhyped that didn't pan out?
Morbius.
When did I overhype Morbius?
Venom, The Last Dance.
I thought
You were all on board. You were riding that horse.
Dance. The Last Dance. I know people were cheering in their cars.
Dude, for real. No, this movie looks great. And I didn't realize too that the robot is like a female voice.
Yes.
I like
yeah,
that.
Roz.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it feel more like motherly, you know?
I feel like it definitely makes it more like emotional.
Yeah.
For sure. So I just wanted to read off the cast. It was just displayed there on the screen a second ago. The cast for this movie is insane. Lupita Nyong'o's the star. She voices Roz. We've got Pedro Pascal, Catherine O'Hara, Bill Nighy, Stephanie Sue from Everything Everywhere All at Once, Kit Connor, Alexandra Neville, Ving Rhames, Mark Hamill. Can you go back to that screen? Because there's some on there that weren't on this IMDb page. Who have I not named? Nope.
You named all those.
Catherine O'Hara is one that I didn't name. But this cast is insane. And Mark Hamill, one of the best voice actors around. He does Firelord Ozai. He does the Joker and a bunch of properties that you guys have seen. I mean, this cast is sick. And I'm ready to also like, for the first time in this trailer, we got to see the different characters, kind of who they were voicing. We got to see the fox talking, the duck talking. So we got to see the animals
more
communicating.
robots than they led on in that first teaser.
That too. We got to see one of the robots talking who was trying to quote unquote fix Roz. So like we got to see where some of the
You shouldn't be feeling anything.
be feeling anything. I am a wild robot. Dude, the floodgates are open. I'm about to cry 5 times in the theater when I see this
It
movie.
looks fantastic. The
When she's running through the ship with the explosions behind her, creating this
Yeah.
like vibrant orange purple color.
style kind of looked like it changed a little bit there.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
really cool.
A visual feast, dude. It's looking at like the colors of like the burning forest, these bright purples and reds, and like as they're running through it, like the vibrancy of the colors, and like I don't know, it's just something so beautiful. It's like an impressionistic painting. It's like sucks you in emotionally.
Has Pixar done anything like this yet, where they've like kind of shifted away from their
Traditional style.
hyper realistic stuff? Because maybe that's kind of where like DreamWorks is maybe kind of getting an edge on them.
Yeah, I mean
'Cause
this reminds
Pixar kind of has had the same style in a sense over the years, which looks phenomenal. But at a certain point, like it can only look so realistic.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of similar builds. They're like somewhat realistic people with cartoonish features.
But nothing like heavily stylized
Yeah.
like this.
It's like in Soul, like you've got really outlandish features on Jamie Foxx's character, or even Onward, like they look like elves, but they have these like exaggerated ears
I
and
feel like
noses.
that's like character design, not
Yeah.
necessarily how they're
Well,
choosing
yeah,
to
no, I'm
animate
agreeing. I'm
it all,
agreeing with
know?
you. I
Yeah.
feel like overall the animation style is the
Yeah.
same, which is like these characters have like overdeveloped features
Mm-hmm.
throughout their movies. Incredibles, like Mr. Incredible, he's big and blocky. Like
Yeah. Like this looks like it's painted.
this
in
is
some of this.
this is
spots.
special, dude.
Yeah.
You can tell from the trailer this is something special. It's going to be. You can tell from the trailer it's going to be emotional, but also just like wildly creative with their use of color. The animation looks like beautiful.
I really hope people go and see it
I hope so
in
too.
theaters.
I mean, I'm not necessarily like go see it. We need Wild Robot 2. I don't think things need to be sequelized, but like go see it. Like reward the people that worked hard on this, and
Yeah.
like this could be your next favorite animated movie. Who knows? It looks stunning. Like
Yeah,
it,
it looks
it,
phenomenal.
it looks like it looks like it has so much potential.
It seems too that the sound design and score is going to be really nice.
The song from the first one,
Yeah.
it's like
And then the like just
First
the sound
trailer.
effects of like the camera kind of zooming in when it's looking at like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
The water,
Like you
like
said,
the
dope.
fire, explosions, like they recognize the weight of some good sound, but they also recognize the weight of good music. That first trailer, the music added a lot of emotionality.
So are you more excited for this or for Inside Out 2 that also comes out this week?
See, it's crazy that that's actually kind of a hard decision for me because of how much I love the first Inside Out.
Yeah.
That's
It's
how-
almost unfair because you know what kind of what you're getting.
That's how good this trailer is. This trailer is so good that it's like they're honestly neck and neck. I would say a little bit more excited for Inside Out 2, which is probably what you want to hear because it's on your box office team. But Inside Out 2, I don't think will have as much of a visual. Inside Out.
It'll look good,
It'll
but
look
it's
great.
not. It's not styled.
It
like
doesn't look
this.
the same style component as
Yeah.
this. You're right, but the voice acting is so incredible in Inside Out.
The story's gonna be great.
The first one, I've seen it probably 5 times, and I've cried 5 times. Like to make you
yeah.
cry when you watch it again.
Yeah.
So
Have you cried like just thinking about it? Because I probably haven't.
I mean, not even right now. But Riley, when she's talking to her parents at the end, is emotional.
Yeah.
And if they can bring the heat the same way, I trust Amy Poehler. She's amazingly talented. I'm so excited to have her back as Joy. And then the new cast. I mean, Maya Hawke and Iowa Debris. It's insanely stacked to the top. So because of all the new talent, I'm a little bit more excited for Inside Out 2. But it's tough to even say. Ask me on a different day. My answer might be Wild Robot, just because this feels like what I didn't know I was gonna get with Spider-Verse.
Okay.
This feels
Yeah.
like when I saw Spider-Verse trailer, I was like, oh, that looks a little bit weird. And now I look at this and I'm like,
Yes.
this is like,
Sign me up.
because like Puss in Boots, this feels like Puss in Boots' Last Wish.
Right.
That animation was like, oh my god, so good.
Yeah.
And just it's DreamWorks again, so I feel like they're bringing the same incredible talent back for this.
DreamWorks seems to be kind of like on the cutting edge right now.
They really are.
You know,
the animation. I mean, animation. It's a prime year to be an animation lover, no matter what studio you look at. Same question to you though: Inside Out or Wild Robot? It's a tough question.
You know, I feel like I would, if I had to pick like theater experience, like which one would I want to go pay money for to see in theaters? I think I'd pick this one.
That's wild. I mean, this looks
Wild
like a
Robot.
this looks like a this looks like a theater experience for me,
Yeah.
though, just because of how big in scope. It looks like this huge adventure across nature and like all the different environments from the spaceship to the forest, the tundra. It looks like an epic with a lot of different landscapes and like different colors and adventure. So it looks like a big adventure for the screen. But to me, Inside Out 2, the reason I put, and not even in the same vein, in the same theater argument, the reason I put Inside Out 2 a little bit above is just because like,
The connection you already have with it.
one, the connection I already have with it, but they're moving into more complicated emotions. And so I'm very, very like excited to see where they go.
And you're thinking that it will kind of almost act like a therapy session for you.
The therapy
Because you're
session.
going through those
Yeah.
new emotions
Yeah.
as well. So you'll be able to see on screen like how to maybe handle them.
I'm like 90% sure I just started puberty last week.
That is correct.
So
I can confirm.
I can finally
Yes.
understand what's
You're
going
almost
on.
a man.
Big Mouth was no help at all. So hopefully Inside Out too. But I feel like they're confronting a lot more. And as Riley ages, which I'm praying the studio takes my idea, steal my idea, do Inside Out 3 of her going into college and all the emotions that come with like leaving home and going off on your own, because that's something so many people struggle with, you know, and not even just leaving home and going off on your own to college, but any of the routes you take, the fact of becoming 18, becoming an adult, whatever you do, then your emotions then take another more complicated leap again. So I want them to make that trilogy.
It's so cool, like the stories that you can tell with animation,
Whatever.
And it's
Anything.
a shame too that people like just won't see a movie because it's animated. And we've talked about this.
We talked about this with the Wild Robot.
Yeah. But like, could you imagine a live action Inside Out?
Why? Yeah,
That'd be
it'd be
so
like why?
dumb.
It'd have to be half live action. It'd have to be like Osmosis Jones. Otherwise, I feel like it wouldn't work at all.
Yeah, like could you imagine like people playing the characters of the emotions inside this like Star Trek looking brain, you know, like
super cheesy, right?
Yeah.
So cheesy.
but the story of Inside Out is so good.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it can only be that good through animation.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a story like that. Maybe the Wild Robot you could tell in live action. Inside Out, no.
Sure. Yeah, but it still wouldn't be that good. I feel like talking to animals doesn't come across the same way.
Yeah, I agree.
In live action.
Except for Mufasa the Lion King story. Go see that this December.
If you want.
No, go see it for my box office team pressure.
Your team doesn't need it. Don't be
greedy.
Don't be greedy.
Yeah, man, I totally agree with you though. It literally boils my blood that people will say, yeah, but it's animated. Saying yeah, but it's animated is it's like the top 5 sentences that make me want to just give you a right hook to the jaw. Like,
Bro, they're 6 years old. Calm down.
but a 6-year-old would never say that. They'd be like, it's animated. But like, what do you mean? Yeah, but it's animated. What do you mean by that?
What are you talking about right now, man?
You talking to me? You talking
Please,
to me right now?
you can't be.
I'm the only one
There's
here, so it
no
must be-
way that you could be saying that right now. A movie's a movie.
Oh my God. And animation, like, it's just a different medium. Like, shut the hell up. What do you mean? Or people like, it's a kid's movie?
What I think is crazy is people read books. Why would you want to do that?
I know. Like, you're just going to sit there and just imagine what's happening?
Crazy. People have done it for you.
I'll wait for it to get turned into a movie.
Yeah,
We're illiterate anyway.
that's right. Comic book at the least.
That is the best compromise we can make.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Are you excited for The Wild Robot? Are you excited for Inside Out 2? Which one are you more excited for? Are you going to go to the theaters to see either of these movies? If so, which one? Let us know down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We post new episodes every Monday and Thursday, so you don't want to miss out. We just filmed a short film the other weekend. And that will be coming out at the end of the year probably. So make sure you are following us so you don't miss anything. We're very excited for that film to come out. It is not animated, so everyone should love it.
It's for all ages.
Yeah. Where else can they find us, Andrew?
You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Check out all those places. You can also find us on Spotify or anywhere you listen to podcasts, including Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. Make sure to go onto our Spotify, especially though, because there you can rate, review, follow the show. You can give us 5 stars, which is our preferred rating, if you were wondering. And you can also share us with friends and family, because that is the best way for the show to grow organically. It helps new eyes, new ears find the show, and it makes for this community to grow and be so much more fun.
What about the Discord? Don't forget that.
I'm hesitant because I know people are kind of drawing the purse strings tight. How much is it again?
Yeah, it's tough. I know the economy is really hard, so it's hard to like subscribe to more things that have a fee. But the fee for this is a lot.
It's actually
Free.
completely free. That joke went on for so long. It's totally
gonna keep
free.
doing it.
Yeah, every time.
And then one day, like, it might just have to always be free.
For $1. No, it's free, and you can go on there and you can meet all kinds of cool people. We have a good group in there that's been growing, and we're very active in there as of late, especially.
A lot of the people that are in the Discord were actually on our 200th episode celebration that we did. I said episode. Did you hear that? But we did like a game show with like different trivia and debates and different challenges and stuff. And it was a lot of fun. It was so funny too.
It's hilarious.
So be sure to check that out. But again, a lot of the people there are in the Discord too. So you can hang out, talk movies. You can give recommendations for future episodes. We normally get those out pretty quick. We love kind of interacting with people who like our show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we really appreciate you guys for clicking on this episode, though. That's the main thing. Please make sure to come back for the next one. And
That's a wrap.